Hi. I've come unprepared. It's not like me, is it? I've gone off half-cocked again. Oh. Hello. I'm not here to talk to you about Transformers. I'm trying a new thing. I've got a clamp that holds the camera on my phone, which came on the end of a selfie stick. Which is kind of like a police baton for narcissists. It's just hilarious. I really like Transformers. Transformers are brilliant. I'm very unprepared. I haven't done many videos lately, and I've got it in the back of my head that I really, really want to do some videos. But I want to do some stuff that's really sort of good and targeted and just sorted. So, one of the things that I really want to do on video, I want to do tonight, but I don't feel very well. And to be honest with you, it's the perfect kind of thing for just sitting and not feeling very well and getting on with it. That is the now grey and chipped dish for the Refit Enterprise. And can you see all of those stripes there, there, and there? Well, all those bits have been chopped and sanded because there were 3 little lumps which positioned the bridge properly, which I shaved off and sanded on the actual top as well. So here I've actually completely recreated all of this bumpy crap at the bottom, which is still a little too big currently, but I've recreated it all. So the hole in the front of the bridge is ever so slightly larger. If I do that, like that, and hide out the way a little bit maybe. It's all an experiment. I don't know how it's going to go. I might re-record this on my proper camera. I'm going to start recording some of the processes that I do. A, for the sci-fi model action people, and B, because it's just my Enterprise. And I'm really thinking about maybe starting a specific channel. We'll see how it goes. So there's that. And then there's a larger hole there so the floodlight can come out. And beam! Yes, beam! And at the moment the beam sort of goes along there and sort of goes along there. And I've just got to get it in the middle and glued down and pinned, and then mask the bulb up, and then make the bridge fit the bulb so the flood lamp's correct. It's the thing that I wanted on my Enterprise. The flood lamps. They're beautiful. I love them. The other thing that I've got that I've been waiting for to come over from the great land of Americania is my Paragraphics photo etch set. Now this has loads and loads and loads. I'm going to go like this. Absolutely tons of really, really detailed stuff. For example, all of these here are all docking ports, docking bays, super articulate, super graphics little docket bays. This is the Arboretum. And from there to there, that's how wide the Enterprise is, 2/3 of the way up through the secondary hull. It's going to be huge. But the thing that I'm going to do this evening is this bit here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That is the back window for the Enterprise, because in the little bay behind, what's it called? The officer's mess, which goes there. This isn't wide enough. It's not canon. Hello. So I'm going to have a sand and change it. I'm going to record a couple of these throughout the evening, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if these videos will go into Sony Vegas. There's one way to find out in there. If not, I'll just put them all up separately. They'll go into Vegas. Or there's got to be software somewhere that will do this stuff. It's got... Fuck. I'm trying not to swear during this project, but it's probably not going to happen, is it? My name's Paulie Smuzzy. Building some Trek. Paulie Smuzzy in a nice warm bedroom, if I'm honest. So there's the hole that we need to hole. And there is the piece of brass etch. I'm trying to, let me sort it out. Okay, all it is a little piece of brass. It's literally just a little piece of brass. Super thin, super dandy, super, super accurate. It looks exactly the way we need it to look. Okay, so we're going to take this piece Put this in here while doing it all bloody one-handed because I haven't got a tripod set up. Okay, and just make sure that the centre beam there lines up with the centre of the sensor grid there. And all we're going to do, I'm doing a Boyd look. All we're going to do, not on camera, but put that, push it down so it bends ever so slightly, and I'm going to draw pencil lines on either side to mark where the brass is supposed to go. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. There we go. So I just literally draw it in with a pencil, then get my file out. File for the next couple of hours, frankly. And I'll come back to you and let you know how we go, and we'll glue her in from there. I've done one side, which is all working out okay. The big problem I'm having is I am gouging the absolute fucking shit. I'm swearing again. Right, I'm not swearing anymore. I'm gouging the living daylights out of the bridge. Can you see that big scratch there? I'm just beating it to death. So I've got to watch what I'm doing. I've got to tape it up and be a bit more careful. I'm do that, and then I'm going to get on with this side. And then tomorrow, when the light's a bit better and stuff, I'm going to, or tonight actually, I'm going to wet sand the whole bridge. Just for the sake of it, really, to get it nice and smooth. If you look, you can see it is slightly pitted, look. Yeah. So, that's what I'm doing. Save blood. Two sides shaved. So that's got to go on there like that. So I've just got to work it a tiny bit more, give it a little bit of a curve over something appropriate like a glass or something like that, and then I'll just push it down a little bit harder, get it into place, sand her all smooth, and then use the glorious squadron putty and try not to scratch the living daylights out of the top of her anymore. She needs another prime. That's why I gave her a good prime to start with, rather than scratch the actual plastic underneath. I swear that's a good plan. Don't judge me! We're sort of 90% there. It sort of jiggles around on its own quite well, but it's bent nicely. I don't know how close the phone will get. I'm doing it on the phone, not my proper camera. There we go, quite close. See, that's fitting really well. A little bit of putty over the edges of that. But what I have done is scar the holy Jesus out of the top of the saucer. So, that's okay. Bit of preening tomorrow. A bit of prep. Give her another prime. Lovely jubbly. Getting there. Scrappiest horrible mess. Got some sanding to do, got some filling to do. Not the end of the world. We'll smooth her out. She'll be lovely. Lovely jubbly. This is horrible. Look at that vile, minky, disgusting dirt there. Super glue dripped a little bit. If it's plastic or paint, you can always fix it, said Boyd. So that's what I'm going to do. Last one. We're in. We're glued. It's glued from the back and not from the front. I'm going to go and give it a bit of primer, give it a wash, give it a little bit of primer, and then stick a load of putty on it and see how we go tomorrow. Out of the house now, but that is what I've done. That's no filler, no nothing. That's just the fit of the actual brass thingy. I'm going to duck so you can see, except that I'm in the light. There you go. We're going close like that. So it's looking pretty good. We'll get some filler on there and we will be lovely jubbly. Looks shocking on the outside, but I think with a little bit of primer, we're going to be doing alright. It's now 9:20 and I've been at it for about an hour and a half. So what after feels like about a million hours, we are pretty much in. I'm certainly not going to do any more on it now until I get through all the rest of the proper preening and stuff like that. There's a lump there, which is super glue where it dripped out, which is a bit of a shame. And then it's wet sand the whole thing, just get rid of some of the orange peel, which isn't, you can see it a smidge, but it isn't, it's not bad, but it could be better. The light came on. We're making an Enterprise.
doing videos about it.